Hello, everyone, and welcome back to some more Rome 2 land battle action. We got a 1v1 for you here. This has been sent into us. I missed a word there, by Emperor Candy Katsu. And as always, let us go over the players on the field of battle, quickly go over army comps, and then we'll get right into it. So, over on our right-hand side here, we have Emperor Candy Katsu playing as Colchis, a faction that I feel we don't actually see all that often. I would even say borderline never, actually. And then on our left, we have Max playing as Sparta. In all honesty, this is kind of a good matchup for Colchis because, well, not the Hillmen, but they get Cartly Axemen. And because the Cartly Axemen have, you guessed it, axes. Where are they? There it is. Look at that cool axe. They get a small, it's not huge, but they do get a AP damage. What is it? Actually, it's 10. 10, that's pretty good. I forget what Shotel and Armored Shotel Warriors get, but armor piercing damage value of 10 is pretty good. So that against Sparta will definitely, I think, come in handy. So anyway, let's get into the army comps. We'll see army comps. We'll start with Sparta over here. What do they got going on? We have two Royal Spartans at the back, another Royal Spartan General, and Spartan Hoplites. Backline, we have some Spartan youths, two youths, Perugli spears. I believe that they act like Thurios spears, if I remember correctly. If not, I'm sure we'll find out soon enough, and if we don't actually see them throw jabbies, and that they do, please let me know in the comments. And then he has two mercenary Rhodian slingers, and he also has more Spartan hoplites. All right, it's not bad. And then we'll see what Colchis is rocking over here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 Hippeus Lancers. A front line looks like is Hillman mostly. Yes, it is. And then Cartly Axeman, of course, in the back. Right? And then we have Eastern Slingers as the ranged units. What do we have over here on the Eastern Spears? And yeah, okay. All right, so 10 minutes, 19 seconds on the clock. Let's get this underway and see what happens here. Yeah, unfortunately, too, I mean, if he can manage to keep his shot cav alive for long enough, I mean, that will also be severely detrimental to Sparta. Sparta only gets citizen cav, which, as you know, and especially in my opinion, is the worst cav in the game. And more importantly, I mean, all of these, I mean, medium spear, but then the rest are all super heavy spear infantry. So they're not going to be able to catch up to any type of infantry units. Which I would imagine the Hillmen are going to die pretty quickly, but I mean, you could use them to get around the flanks, mostly because of the mobility. I mean, their armor's 15 compared to, let's see, what do we got here? 80. Oh, the general just disappeared because of the trees. Here we go. 105. So they're not going to be able to move as quick. And same, pardon me, goes for the cav, for the Hippeus Lancers. I mean, if he can keep them out of range of the slingers so they don't get shot up too much, and he can continually rear charge into the back of these Spartan hoplites, and Royal Spartans, Periculi spears, and whatnot, and the Spartan Utes, 2 Utes, literally 2 Utes. Never mind, there's 3 Utes. He could really capitalize on the mobility of the Hippeus Lancers. And let's see, he's going to go for it. He's going to go for it. Charging headlong into these 2 Spartan Youths. They have a 15 bonus against large. Trample has been popped, right? Trample? Or no, I'm sorry, that's Battle Rhythm. Did they get Trample? No, they don't. But a nice little charge. Already down to 126 men in that unit. 151 for that. He's going to pull right on out before he loses anyone. Actually, he didn't lose anybody. Fantastic. Charge over here onto the Pyroclase Spears. They are just not doing great. I mean, their armor, 65. Never mind, it's pretty good. Bonus for versus large is 20. Definitely better than the Spartan use. Now they're going to pull away. Let's see, will they throw some jabbies? No. Down to 55 guys, though. Wow. 113 and 127, pulling back out. Lost 10 men in this unit. Now he lost 11. And then we have the Eastern Spears over here as well. So he looks like he's just going to continue to cycle charge in on the flanks here. And Sparta might end up boxing. Oh, wow. Actually making these Spartan use break. What do we got here? Spartan, yeah, more Spartan use. But the Rhodian Slingers are firing. Nice long line here. No, it's not worth it. I was going to say maybe it'd be worth coming in like that, but I don't think it is. What is he down to? He is down to 30. Ooh, that is dropping. Do they? No, unless they're out already. Nice. Another big charge. 87. Well, look at this. He's actually pulling away men from these units. And they're starting to rout. The wavering. Oh, he did. He did it. Oh, but they're going to be gone. 83 kills. Got into these Royal Spartans over here. Hopefully he doesn't lose his general. Spartan use are losing pretty badly, but look at this. More Spartan use coming around. They are double bronze chevroned too. But yeah, hopefully he can get his general out of there. Looks like he's going to. He did lose. No, he didn't. It's still alive. It's still going. 89 kills. Not bad. Slingers have been moved up. Yeah, let's go after those Rhodian Slingers. Get them out of here as quickly as you can. Look at that! Oh, nice! Effectively using this depleted unit to silence these Rhodian Slingers. And he's going to tie them up, so it's going to be a little bit harder for them to get away. They are going to take some friendly fire here. I would imagine they're going to be gone relatively soon. 106 kills for them, not bad. Still this unit here, 119. Looks like they're going to come right back in for another charge. And they've really just decimated the flanks of the Spartan player here. And he just went right in. Actually got rid of the one unit of Rhodian Slingers and is trying to get rid of this other one. But I don't think that this unit's going to last much longer. One guy. One brave man left. Look at him go. You brave. Nice. I wonder how long he's going to hang on for. Good for you, bud. Good for you. 117 kills for that unit. Payas Lancer, General, and other Payas Lancer are pulling back, splitting up. This unit of Pyroclase Spears is starting to rout. It's pulling away just because these Royal Spartans started to make their move. Honestly, though, I'd whoop right around and get... Yeah, there you go. Get rid of them. 41 guys left. They definitely would come back for sure. But now that he's going to completely decimate them with a nice charge... they're going to be gone for good. Oh my god! Look at this dude! And he's gone. Ugh. Alas. Poor Yorick. We knew him well. But now the General has a nice wide open view here. Eastern Spears getting sent in. They're not going to do well. They're going to be gone pretty quickly, but it's just something to... kind of occupy their time, so to speak. I mean, they're coming back. 244 kills, not bad. 147, honestly, I mean, if he wasn't moving these hoplites back over here, I would say he should take his general and smash right into the back of these Royal Spartans just to chip away at their numbers a little bit. Because, yeah, they're going to have a field day with these Eastern Spears. Ooh, be careful! Careful! There we go. Colchis has moved up a little bit more. Jabbies are now being tossed. Of course, Sparta has these big old shields, these Hoplon shields. They're going to be able to tank a lot of these shots. There you go. Look at this. Cycle charging on these Spartan hoplites. They are losing decisively, and hopefully he just keeps this going. Yeah, hopefully, I mean, I'm going to slow this down for a second real quick. A fun little tip that you can do here. You know that you can hold the shift button to chain commands. You can actually chain charges. So if you hold down the shift button and double right click to have them charge on the Spartan Hoplite unit, and then you could double right click back here and then right click back and then here, all the while you're holding the shift button. And that, hypothetically speaking, because I actually don't ever pay attention after I do that several times, I'm just like, okay, I did it, so they should just do it. But because you're chaining those commands, you could just, again, hypothetically, leave them, and they'll continue to cycle charge back and forth. And then you can worry about what else is going on over here. So naturally, the Hillmen aren't doing all that hot, but they've tied up the Spartan line. It's going to allow the Paeus Lancers to get some nice little rear charges into the back here and chip away at their numbers even more. I mean, the Hillmen are just not doing great. It's no surprise. Cartly Axemen, though, definitely are going to have a much better time over here. Look at this. Spartan Hoplites, not in a great formation. They're actually facing the wrong direction, too. And they got charged in on the side and kind of on the rear as well, too. So it's going to allow this Cartly Axeman unit to kind of just... Actually, I'll do this instead. Kind of envelop them like that. And then we'll do this and this. And look. And then... There we go. Okay. Anyway. Moving on. Wow, Eastern Spearmen actually came back. 9 kills. Absolutely savages. Bloodthirsty savages. Hillmen are routing. They'll probably end up coming back, though. There's 67 of them. There they go. Coming back right now. Paeus Lancer General doing some work. Up to 225 kills. Fantastic. They're probably going to get rid of these Spartan Hoplites pretty quickly. And look at this. Cartly Axemen actually surrounding this unit. And just going to start hacking away. I mean, they are going to kind of get... Oh, maybe not. He's skirting around them. Oh, he's going to go after the slingers. Honestly, that's the smart move. That's the smart move. Unfortunately, they didn't really get a charge off, but they did manage to get rid of some guys here. So they're going to be gone. Eastern Spears coming back over, try and get into the thick of it. And these Spartan Hoplites are facing the wrong way. I mean, he's... I could tell the Spartan player is definitely flabbergasted. Hoplites over here. Gone. Meanwhile, Spartan General is down to 55 men. Only 11 kills, too. That's not good. Oh, 51 seconds left. This is over. Fantastic. Really good use of the shot cav, especially even against the, Sparta. I mean, you know, it's Spears. Spears are obviously a lot better against cav than most units. But... continually cycle charging either side of the flank is definitely a brilliant move. You're chipping away at their sides. You're making their front line, their main body of attack here, smaller because you are getting rid of those the flanks on the other side. And then it's just going to free you up, at least with the shot cav, to be able to move around a little bit more freely and get into the rear of the Spartan units. I mean, we've even seen it with some of the other land battles that he's done with Royal Scythia, where he sends forward the Scythian noblewomen who have that insane range for skirmish cav, sends them out on the flanks, and he just chips away, chips away at the flanks until they either have to move forward and press the attack and engage the front line, or they scramble and try and do something against the skirmisher cav. And then in that instant, that's when, and if you do try this yourself, that's when you need to pounce on their front line because they're distracted. I mean, that's... If you can get them distracted and focus on something else, especially if it's two things at once, i.e. the left and right flanks. If you can harass them enough where it drives them insane, they try and drive off your skirmish cav on either side at the same time, then they're distracted. You're going to be able to move in and start to assault their front line without them actually being able to properly react in a good fashion, in a good manner. At least that's my take on it. But anyway, let's get into it. See what. Oh my God, 2,102 kills. Jeez. 263, 404, and 317, and 118 from the Payas Lancers. This guy's all the way down there for some reason. 112, 90, 86, and 46 for the Slingers. So well done with this unit for sure. Bartley Axeman getting 67, 116, 103, 109, 67, and 8. And then Hillman, 19, 23, 30, 11, and 29. And then 12 for the Eastern Spears. Definitely did better than I thought they were going to. And then Max getting 1,184 kills, 15 for his general, 28 and 29 for the Rhodian Slingers, 30 and 27 for the Paraguay Spears. Royal Spartans getting 195 and 100, and then Spartan Hoplites 128, 112, 161, 99, 166, 30, and 36, and then the Spartan Youth 5, 8, and 15. Rough. Very, very rough. But I think he might have been a newer player, possibly. I feel like a lot of people, I mean, Sparta would not be my first pick for a land battle for sure. And I feel like it is a stereotypical thing for new players to pick either Sparta or Rome. Sparta because they watched the movie 900,000 times, and, well, it's Sparta. And Rome because, well, Rome is in the title of the game, isn't it? So everyone's going to think that Rome is absolutely broken and OP, which they are, but in the right hands, because you can absolutely flub it hard with Rome if you don't use them effectively. But yeah. Anyway, that's going to be it for me today, guys. I hope you enjoyed yourselves. I know I did. I know I say it all the time, but these quick little skirmishes are always fun to watch. It's just, I guess it makes you think a little bit more about the tactics. Actually, no, I should say it gives you more freedom in how you want to approach the battle, rather than a 2v2 or a 3v3 or 4v4 land battle. Because in a 2v2 and up, you have to worry about what your allies are doing, what your enemies are doing, if you're going to get attacked by 2 factions instead of 1, or, God forbid, even 3 at the same time. So yeah, 1v1 land battles definitely offer up more freedom. So they're fun to watch. Lots of fun. Anyway, with that being said, have a great day, morning, evening, afternoon, night, whatever time of day it is, wherever you are while you're watching. Just have a good one. Peace out, guys.